Welcome back to Fixated. I'm in Paris for the next 72 hours, and I'm actually here to attend the Jacquemus Le Palmier show, which I took you along for in episode 1. Somehow, I have weaseled my way into a glorious day off, so I'm going to spend the day going to some of my favorite vintage stores and galleries and cafes. Our first stop of the day is the Bourse de Commerce in the first arrondissement. When I arrived at the Bourse de Commerce, they kindly informed me that every exhibit I was there and excited to see had actually ended. So transparently, I spent all of about 15 minutes here and it was a very quick in and out. But if you do have the chance to go, I definitely would recommend that you do, but I would suggest that you check the Instagram page or the website to see what they do have exhibiting at that time. Okay, so these are really fancy socks. It's from a store called Schmamazon. You might have heard of it. The shoes are Burberry. And that's really all there is to say about the things on my feet. Beautiful. Proportions from the sock to the heel have to be just right. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, Ro, that's insane. But it's the truth. And now my foot's kind of itchy. So Monoha is the exhibit we're about to see. It's an art that originated in the 60s. And, as I was saying, it's an art form that is the practice of the school of things. So instead of creating traditional sculptures out of like traditional materials, it's like wooden beams and simple pieces of glass. And that's really all it is. Anyways, follow me. So we're just gonna go grab a coffee at let me just tell you one sec. Boulangerie, Pâtisserie, Victoire. I know, it's a very impressive accent, I know. So we went for drinks last night and we walked right by here. So let's see if I can do this by memory. We walked back to Canada by accident. Reasons I love coming to Paris, obviously, is that there is so much to absorb and see from like a fashion and art and interiors perspective, something we are not always so fortunate to have in Vancouver. Today we are going to the Pierre Augustin Rose gallery, and it's made up of 3 interior designers, and 2 of them actually used to be antique dealers back in 2016 or around that time, and then they came together and started this gallery and started designing furniture. And I can't remember how long this gallery has been open for, but I cannot wait to go check it out. It looks beautiful, so let's go see what they have. What I love about Pierre Augustin Rose is that the pieces are sculptural and exaggerated, but still so livable, and you can just easily imagine them in your space. Their designs are rounded and modern, but still really pull in this beautiful antique-like influence. I've also been told that the New York gallery is absolutely beautiful. I have never been, but it is on my list, and I cannot wait to visit next time I'm in New York. This is my bad side. Oh, fuck. No, keep that in. Keep that in. People need to know. Yeah. People need to know the truth about me. I do have a good side and I do have a bad side. Okay, so right now we're going to Entremet, which is a like curated vintage store. I've never been. I've followed them on Instagram for a year. I think they opened about a year ago, and it looks beautiful. So I'm very excited. Okay, I have something to show you. It's very important, and I'm gonna need you to come down with me here. These Chanel shoes, do we know what year they're from? They look like the 80s maybe the 90s. and they are so perfect. They're a size 39 and a half. They're ever so slightly too big for me. So if you are a 39 and a half, walk, do not run. So our next stop is OFR, which is this incredible like book magazine store. I have two friends who recently were published in two different magazines, one for, actually both for styling, and I can't get the magazines at home, so I'm gonna see if I can get them here. Sadly, I was unable to source either magazine, but if you do happen to find yourself in the Marais, these are some of my favorite spots that are just around the corner from OFR. I was trying to be a hero this morning. I was like, yeah, I can schlep around in heels all day. Of course I can. Right now it's 2:55 and I'm not okay. I'm not okay. So we're gonna walk to the Broken Arm because it's literally right here and it's the best store ever. And me just serving hand on my hip. I'm gonna see if they have a pair of flats. God, if you can hear me, if you can just make sure there's some flats here. Unsurprisingly, I did not find a pair of flats because that's just the way it goes for me. Whenever I have the desire to acquire, my Amex is paid off and I am ready to go, I never find anything. You know when I do find something I want to buy? When my Amex is gasping for air. That's when I find something to buy. Due to my unsuccessful shop at the Broken Arm, I had to head back to Hotel Madame Rêve for a quick outfit change and then I was off to my next location.
We just bump into each other.
This is incredible, and we're not redoing this.
Yeah, this happened in real life. We're just redoing it for you guys.
Galerie Paradi is in the 10th arrondissement and it's known mostly for its curated mix of vintage and contemporary pieces. What's really interesting is their focus on this late modernist European design. So a lot of pieces are from the 60s through to the 80s. The space was filled with really strong and beautiful silhouettes, carved woods, heavy proportions, aged finishes that you just cannot replicate in modern design. As you know, I've been getting very into tea drinking, and I just think this could be really beautiful. But what is this? Oh, I feel sick over this. How much is this? This is not a drill. What do you think this is for? Just like coffee? It's so small. I drink like 10 of these. I feel really grateful to live in a city like Vancouver that is so beautiful and just honestly good for your soul. But being in cities like Paris, where art, design, and fashion are so deeply ingrained in the culture, it starts to make sense why these design codes feel so intuitive here. And being in spaces like Galerie Paradi, it's not just inspiring, but genuinely, I walk away from trips like this feeling so energized.